You drinking your woo-woo? Oh my god. Okay, I won't bother you. Oh jeez, okay, alright, okay. Oh. Pancake. You nope, okay. Hi. Hello. I just got done taking my cats out for a walk and I'm still pretty tired from it, so yeah, sorry, I need to catch my breath a little bit. I am not made for physical exercise. I do not like physical exercise, to be very honest with all of you. Exercise is just pain. Okay, let's see. Oh my. What happened to the ladybug? The ladybug is around here somewhere. I saw her kind of floating around the window area, but now since I have the big lights on for the desk, I'm sure we'll see the ladybug again. I'm sure we'll see it. Pain with benefit. What is the benefit? I'm not getting any benefits. I'm still fat. I'm still non-energetic. I'm still lazy. You know, I hate to waste good washi paper, but it doesn't stick, so what am I supposed to do with it? Hey, Kitten Sketches. No, the ladybug is okay. In fact, later that day, later that night, I actually did find the ladybugs were gathering around my water dish. This is clean water, not dirty. I know it looks dirty, but it's clean. They were gathered around here drinking the water and stuff. But I do have a... Where is it? It was a little dish. I have a dish that I would keep just so to keep the ladybugs from getting from the paint water. And anytime I see them get inside dirty paint water, I always take them out. You know, I feel bad for them. I feel bad that they don't live long in my house because how could they? There's nothing for them to eat. You know? There's no aphids. They need aphids to live. How are you? Of course everyone is excited to see you, Ellie. Why wouldn't they be? Everybody wants to make sure you're doing okay. They're excited to see the Ellie belly. Ooh, you did some painting? Right on. Right on. Yeah, Ellie, you should totally start a community like Brian was saying. I saw some of your conversation before I went live. And I think, I'm not sure, I forget how I started my community. I think you needed a certain amount of followers on the channel, but it's just as simple as you go into your account settings and you just initiate it. And then that way people can also post images and stuff and you can have a, you know. What would you post on your community? Like what would be, like are you thinking, I don't know, see I'm excited. Like I want to know what you're, like what would be cool, you know? Well, hey, there can never be too much warrior cats. I would, yeah, do the warrior cat stuff. There's always people who are looking for new people to find and enjoy, you know. Well, hello, how are you? Do you see that, have you seen that new trend on shorts where people take a bunch of books or sketchbooks and pages and they like weave them together and then they release it and it all like flows out like a like a flower or something. You guys know what I'm talking about? You should do that with like warrior cat books. So like a bunch of pages of warrior cat is just floating around. Yes, who was the king of the dinosaurs? Brian, I'll let you start. Now everybody, Brian Dino is our resident knowledge on paleontology and prehistoric fossils. If you have any questions, please feel free to engage Brian. I'm sure they would love to talk to you about it, as that is simply what they are interested in, and that is okay. I welcome your interests here. You are interesting to me. Oh, you got a headache? Oh. Okay, hopefully you can relax. See ya. I was thinking that too, Brian. I was thinking that the T-Rex was king of dinosaurs. However, I think it's actually a Gigatosaurus or something. There's something actually more large. There's something larger than a T-Rex. I just forget what it is. Okay, let's let you dry. No! Then I'll never tell you what watercolors I use because I don't want your cat being made into a loaf. You can't threaten somebody with something that's horrible. Because now I have no reason to tell you. But the watercolors, so the watercolors I use, let's get it out here. I know she's a loaf, but you can't bake it. So the watercolors you've seen me use the last few days for all of this stuff is Winsor and Newton. Just your simple Winsor and Newton. I got a bunch of tubes here. Winsor and Newton. Just student grade, you know, nothing too special. And there you go. Now I feel bad for your cat because now your cat's going to be a loaf. Winsor & Newton is definitely an acclaimed brand. I mean, I don't think I've ever been disappointed with anything. I really like their gouache sets. I would like to get like an actual gouache set from them. Like a, I don't know, like a jelly gouache or something. I haven't figured it out, but see, I haven't had the need to go shopping for anything else, so I haven't looked and seen all the new stuff that they've come out with. Although, if I do need to replace some of my blues because I think light and dark blue are the colors I go through the most. So I'm eventually going to have to get more of those. Hello, how are you? Ellie, do you want to know a secret? Super secret. When I was in 6th grade, you know, there was still coloring, right? Because, you know, you're in middle school. It's not, you know, it's not like high school or anything. So what I did is every day I would take a different colored pencil, like, you know, the Crayola colored pencils, you know, like these things. I would take a different color every day until I had one of each color. And I used those all until high school. Yep. I was a thief. An art thief. I thieved a lot. For supplies, though. And at the end of the school year, that was like the best time of the year. Not only because school was gone, which is also great, but because at the end of the school year, everybody likes to throw out their papers, their school papers. So like tests, study notes, and even like fully functional non-used notebooks. People loved throwing them away. They're like, I don't need this anymore. Yeah, garbage. No, dude, that's when you stock up on stuff. You get good binders. You can get trap books. You can even find book bags in the trash. And this isn't like gross trash. Like in high school, I remember all the trash cans at the end of all the hallways. There, it was just nothing but paper because everybody threw all their stuff out because they had to clean out their lockers at the end of the year. Because you get assigned a new locker every year. You don't get the same one. So you had to throw everything out or it gets thrown out for you. So it was just, it's like a haul, right? A haul. What's up, Savage? Welcome to the haul. Haul. For stuff. And I would always go through, like, I didn't do it in front of people, but I would go through and I would, like, sometimes people were throwing stuff away and I was like, hey, are you getting rid of that? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, can I have that? And they would look at me weirdly. And I was like, no, you don't understand. I'm an artist and I use those binders to put all of my artwork in. And they're like, oh, yeah. And then other people would come up and be like, here, Lynn, take this. And I'm like, okay, sweet, thank you. I think people were kind of nicer to me in high school than they were in middle and elementary school. At least some of the girl groups were. Sometimes, I don't know, I wonder if they pitied me. I don't know why they were so nice to me. What are we drawing? I'm kind of just drawing cats. I have this here, which I'm going to grind up some ink. Let me get my ink. So I have my Chinese ink sticks. I'm going to outline all of this, and then I have this. I'm going to cut this out, and we're going to assemble a star kitty. Oh, thanks, Ditzy. Oh my God, Dizzy. Oh my God, Dizzy. Hey. Dizzy. Come here. Come close to the camera. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you Dizzy. I read it wrong. I am so sorry. I'm really sorry. Please forgive me. I did not mean to call you Ditzy. I swear to God. Oh, Jesus. I feel so bad. Sometimes I'm talking and I don't know what my mouth is doing. So that is horrible on my part. So sorry about that. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, thank you. Thank you for forgiving me. Remember, here's Peppo. Peppo's right here. I kept Peppo. Oh, you want to know what else is a secret treasure trove? Flat out, lost and found. But you need to go there at the end of the year. Now, I'm not saying you could score someone's cell phone, right? Because they probably won't give you that. But if you go with lost and found at the end of the year and you say, hey, what do you do with the lost and found at the end of the year? You know, it's like, because you can find, like, for instance, like here, like pencil cases. I didn't find this in lost and found. I bought this. This is my corgi. He's even got a little butthole. Look, that's his butthole. His little feet. But, I'm sorry, this is my Shiba, not my corgi. My little Shiba. But, you can go into the Lost and Found and get Lost and Found stuff. And they'll give it to you. And I found, like, pens and pencils and, you know, so much good, like, lead refills. Oh, my God, lead refills. Those are at a premium. If you find some lead refills, you are good to go, my friend. Lead refills and, like, blank paper are the two best things in the world. Sometimes I would even go in the recycling bin. I got no shame. I went to the recycling bins and I would gather different papers that people were recycling. Because sometimes teachers, when they, like, get their tests ready, they might make a mistake and they printed out, like, 40 copies. So they'll just throw it away, right? Because you can't use it. So that's where the recycling bin comes in handy. Sorry, I'm talking too much. Hello? Yes, lead. Oh, do you want me to show you my new lead box? So this is one of my lead boxes. I got it from a bakery. You put macaroons in here. And this is where all my colored lead goes. So I have colored lead refills. And yes, they are actually purple and actually blue and actually green. And the pink one, though, it doesn't show up that well. It's a very, very light pink. I tried it on stream before. It doesn't show up at all. But I still like it. Don't eat the lead. I know, right? I'm sharing with you the secrets of master artists. I did see that, Ellie. If you guys have a chance and you guys have access to Amazon, Amazon has a great selection of different types of lead. Always make sure you're getting lead that fits to your pencil. So obviously if it says a 0.7, get a 0.7 colored lead. Telling you from somebody who's made that mistake before. I love Amazon. I don't like how Amazon is starting to become the next Temu. You know that there's like this Temu section of Amazon now? I forget what it's called, like Amazon something. And what is it called again? Haul, that's it. Amazon Haul. And it's basically a Temu. So please be careful what you get on there. And you know, in fact, Amazon isn't so different. Sorry, someone's eating pretzels. Anyways, Amazon isn't so different than other places. It's just a bunch of independent merchants all putting their stuff on the website. The site is just basically a listing forum. You know, you go, it's like an eBay. You go in there and you list your products and stuff like that. It's not because it's an Amazon brand. It's because, you know, there's other people supplying it with stuff, if that makes sense. So that's why sometimes you go on Amazon, you get stuff that's really crappy, and sometimes you get really good stuff. Yo, Reverend, what up, bud? Thanks, Matcha. Do you do a lot of art too, Matcha? Or are you just hanging out for the cool vibes? We bringing vibe. Oh, shit. Etsy is pretty cool. I actually have a store on Etsy. But remember, it is, once again, just all people selling their own stuff. It, you know, it's all just regular people. The amount of AI slop that I'm seeing on Etsy recently is, it's getting pretty bad, because now I'm finding people that have just AI stencils and they're putting it on shirts, and apparently Etsy's allowing it, which is really strange because I thought Etsy was supposed to be a hand maker's market. Even there was even back in the day, people had a problem with secondhand production facilities. So say I make an image of this horse, right? And I send it off to a printer, someone else prints it and puts it on a shirt for me. That was even considered a problem a few years ago. But now everybody's doing it. You can't really find good artisan handcrafted stuff anymore. But I guess the more rare something becomes, the more sought out it becomes. No, what did X/Twitter do? Other than be stupid. By the way, I have like nobody who talks to me on Twitter. I feel so lonely on Twitter. I don't know how people get a following on that Twitter thing. It's weird to me. Genghis, Pancake, be nice. Thank you. What did Twitter do? Ooh, Brian, that's good. Aw, you didn't find any shiny Pokemon Complex, man. Oh, I'm sorry. I did see that. I did see that on Twitter. So, yeah. So Twitter made this update where, like, if I post an image of this cat drawing right here, and you, the viewer, pretend you on this side of the screen, you see this. There's this little button down here that says edit. and you can use AI to edit my image into anything you want, and then it posts on your behalf as original content. They don't mention the fact that you took it from this drawing at all. Hey, Joanne, what's up? Ain't that horrible? Thanks. I'm glad you like the cat. And apparently, if you want to turn it off, it's difficult. You have to go into your settings and do a bunch of like stuff, and it's not easy to just remove, you know. In fact, well, here, hold on, this is not working here. You move, you go right here. Yeah, you can if you turn it into a GIF, I guess it won't work, but if people really want to take something, they're going to do it anyway. I mean, you could just take a screenshot of it, post it on Twitter, edit it with AI, and then like, you know what I'm saying? You know, so if people want to commit evils, they will, you know. Oh my God, I don't want to hear about car insurance. Oh, how did I learn to draw pretty things? Gosh, I just searched up a lot of art that I liked, and I just started drawing what I saw. I don't know, like, I'd go on Pinterest and on my favorite social media sites, and I would just draw the things that I really liked, and I would learn how to draw it in my own style, and then I made it my own. Yep. Yes, Brian. I do like the idea of Steggy's growth. So what I'm going to do is, obviously I'm going to start out with, well, I don't want to tell everyone everything, but I do have a plan for Steggy now. I just need to kind of remap everything and actually start production on the episodes, and then post them to Webtoon, and then I think I'll be good. See, I'm somebody who obsesses over really small, insignificant details, but to me they seem like huge details, and that's what keeps me from getting a lot of stuff done. Yes, Steggy is a baby Stegosaurus, that is correct. And of course, you'll know that currently, his current design, he doesn't have spines on his tail. In fact, well, here, let me just show you. So currently, this is the plush that I had manufactured of him. So yes, Steggy is a baby Stegosaurus. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have this webtoon that I'm making. It's about this dinosaur. So he's extremely round, and he doesn't have the key features of the spines on the tail. There is a reason for that. There's a reason why he's so round, kind of gelatinous in a way. He doesn't have 2 rows of spines. He's only going to have 1 row. Eventually, with episodes, I'm going to have more spines growing in, and there will be some lore behind that, including the spikes on his tail. There's a reason why he's missing key features, and that'll come out in the story. But you know. Oh, also someone was asking about how you ought to keep themselves, like, if you're filming something. So you see this is like a phone, kind of like a big ring light, like maybe like some pretty girl might use to show off her beautiful cheeks or whatever. So you just have that like anchored to your table like that. Now this thing is kind of expensive, okay, but it's worth it because you don't want your phone jiggling around, especially if you're on the table and you're moving a lot. So you put your phone right there and then you're like, you know. I'm super distracted today. I don't know if you can tell. Yes, Stegosaurus do have 2 rows of plates. But like I said, there's going to be a reason why Stegi is only going to have 1. And there's going to be a reason why he doesn't grow in a way that the Stegosaurus would have normally. He is not going to be historically correct, I can tell you that right now. What's the cat's name? Why don't you tell me? Oh, look at me turn it around on you. You thought I was going to give you answers, but instead I made you do the work. Gobble. Mr. Gobble. Oh, I don't want him to be a turkey. Is Mr. Gobble's a turkey name? I know it's that weird turkey from South Park. Ellie, go rest. Do you have a heaty pad you can put on your tum? When my tum hurts, I use a little heaty pad. Or if, this is really weird. I once worked with a Ukrainian doctor. He was allergy and asthma. Whenever he had a stomach ache, he would drink a hot glass of water, and he would lay down, and then he would be all better. Oh, your art would not scare me. So here's the little body part. We're gonna have his head like right about here. It's kind of fun. It's kind of like putting together a puzzle. So that'll sit like that. And then I've already got little paws and a tail. So that'll come out like that. I don't know what it is about hot water. Is it something about raising the body temperature? Because you know, everyone here should know that I do not drink water. Water is disgusting. I do not drink it. I would rather take in my water through breathing in air. So drowning, I would rather drown. And water's disgusting. Did I mention that? So the idea of hot water is even worse. Now tea is delicious. Tea is a gift from the gods. It's what makes water bearable. You know what I'm saying? The fact that some of you drink water willingly scares me. Because that means you're willing to ingest something that tastes horrible. You know? And you shouldn't have to. You should be able to drink as much soda as you want. Drink as much tea as you need. Ingest as much sugar as you should. And eat as many donuts and cookies as you can find. I'm probably going to get diabetes. Now that I think about it. Okay, there we go. Did it. What are we making today? So I have these parts painted out, and they are going to be made into a star kitty, which apparently is named Mr. Gobbles because the chat is weird. No offense, but you guys kind of are. And, yeah. Here, let's put his little feet. So there, it'll look like this. Ah, come back. Okay, there we go. Well, once I glue it in, it'll be better, but this is just the dry fit right now. Yes, what is your question? How may I help you, Brian Dino? Or you know what? Am I supposed to do it like this? Oh, that even looks cool too. See, it's like a puzzle. Sometimes it works better depending on how you do it. Oh, that looks even cooler. Aw. But, can I make the tail go this way? Oh, yo, no, shit. What did Steggy look like in the concept art? Amazingly, Brian Dino, very, very similar to what he is now. When I get time, I'll show you the original concept art for the webcomic. It actually started out as a watercolor painting. That's how Steggy started. Oh my god. I don't care about community. Oh my god. Oh, Pancake. Oh, guys, guess what? It's 30 minutes into the stream. Guess what needs to happen? I'll give you a guess. It starts with a G. And it's for my cat, Pancake. Any guesses? Any guesses? Alright, here, get in there. Okay, this doesn't look graceful now, but it'll look a lot more graceful once we glue it in. Yes, it is greenie time. Alright, we'll let that sit there. Okay, Pancake, you want a greenie? Yes, I know you do. Alright, let's go. Yes, Pancake, I'm coming. What are you doing? Yes, Macho, what is your question? Pancake. Today, I have iced coffee. I've been actually drinking this for like 2 weeks straight. And yes, it does taste good. All right, come on. Let's go get that greenie. Yeah, whatever. All right, who wants that greenie? Greenie time, greenie time. My kitty wants to eat and dine. Greenie time. Can you say greenie? No. Greenie. Good girl! You did it! Say greenie. No. Greenie. No. Greenie. All right, we'll try it next time. Pancake, you're not in. You gotta be in view of the camera. You can't just be like, you know. What? How is coffee disgusting? Can I show my face? No, it's impossible. I'm legally not able to. Sorry. All right. All right. Who wants to? Now remember, you can only get 2. Also, I'm running low on greenies, but I'm not going to admit that to you. Yes. What is your idea for Steggy? What is this? Is this a greenie? What is this? Did you like that? Did you like your greenie? You want another one? She's so cute. Okay, sorry. I'll stop teasing you. How do you get the greenie? Good girl. She knows how to get that greenie from me. No, 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 don't get close to the camera. You got to be available for money shots. Yes. Let's take a good look at you. This is a short hair premium breed. Her name is Pancake. She scored 40 out of 58 in all categories for pedigree. As you can see, multicolored, dilute palico, many different things. Got what looks like maybe a question mark or something over here. I don't know. No, don't touch me. Very pink nose. Let's look at this nose. Pancake, let me see the nose. Pancake, up here, up here. No, stop. Nose. Very pink nose. Let's look at these ears. Oh, very nice ears. There we go. Yes, indeed. Beautiful, gorgeous, stunning. Yes. Pancake, can I get a what? Damn, you fine. Pancake, can I get a what? No, there's no what. Can you give me that tongue, though? I'm gonna get that tongue. Yes, I'm gonna get that tongue. Are you giving me big purrs? You are giving me big purrs. Okay. Why is this cat so cute and fat? Because I feed it, and I could give her a hat. Pancake, are you a good girl? Get yours now for $5.99, or for a one-time payment of $1,500, payable to me, Lynn. All right, peace, see ya. Don't want to be ya. Oh, finally. Back to this. Pancake is 5 years old. Hey, BB, how are you? As you can see, I've cut out a lot of other cats. Oh, I still have this one. I need to cut this one out. Oh, here they are. Here's the other cats that I did. This one was super tiny. That one was hard to do. Here's this one. Oh, here's just a random cat face. Yes, kitties. Yes. See, Lynn knows what you like. That's why you're here. Hi, Johan. I use Winston and Newton. I use Winsor and Newton watercolors. Yeah. Really? All right, finally. Okay. Oh my gosh. Shut up. Well, hi, Kieran. Oh, don't worry about. Hey, you guys, you just come check out the stream when you want to or you feel like it. Don't feel obligated to show up or anything. I'm sorry you're feeling sick again, though. I feel like a lot of people have been getting sick recently. Yeah, I hope you can get like some sleep or some rest. Have you been able to get like any kind of medicine or see a doctor? Do I plan to put any meteor jokes in this study? Maybe a few. A few would be okay, I think. Oh, okay, good. What am I doing? I am making a paper cat out of paper. What are you doing? Just checking out the shorts, seeing what's going on. Oh, you're making a dragon puppet? Yo, that's awesome! Yeah, if you guys have names for these other little cats that I cut out, you just chat away with that. I don't know what to call them. They're just little beans to me. I'm kind of wondering if at some point I would want to do like a joint system, or like maybe have the tail wag back and forth or something. I think leaving it like this, just kind of stationary, is nice. Because my idea is to, well, I got a couple ideas. So basically, I could either like drill a hole and like put it on a string and have like them kind of be like little floating little talismans. I thought about wind chimes for some reason, like having a bunch of wind chimes and having each of the cats kind of dangling from it, and as they catch the air, they dangle the chimes, or they, you know what I mean, I think, probably. You know what I mean, yeah. Yeah, I have quite a few people who make dragon puppets in the chat. Heck yeah, of course I know what you mean. Now let me attach the head first. Usually I attach the head first, and then I decide how I want the legs to look. Can I make a tutorial on how to draw cats? Oh, probably. Good. Good for you, Terraria. Oh, yes. What is your idea for rules? Yes. Inform me. I would like to know. You know, I'm wondering if I should have even added the legs. I mostly accept anything on Fan Art Friday. Mostly. Oh, shoot, I forgot tomorrow's Fan Art Friday. Darn it, I wanted to draw more cool stuff. Oh, yeah, I already don't accept not safe for work and adult content. Yeah, no worries. I already don't do that. No, I don't want to see the great outdoors. I already saw it. It wasn't that great. Are you guys want to be my my rule makers, my legislators? I'm counting on you guys. Oh, I'm right there with you, Ellie. One of the artists that I used to idolize went from being a really, really awesome artist to doing only not safe for work stuff and just really inappropriate art. And it really killed me because I really looked up to this artist, you know, like their rendering ability was beautiful, you know. I don't know how to explain something that, you know, if you find an artist that makes you strive to want to be like them, that's a good thing, you know. If you find somebody that like fuels the passion inside you, I always take that as something good because, you know, that means they're doing something, you know, that you like. But artists are also people too. So to see some of them do certain things or to engage in certain types of content, it's kind of heartbreaking. It really makes me lose my allure in them, you know? How can I don't know. Like, I get it, you know, well, maybe I don't get it. Yeah, that's true. And I feel like this particular person did it really for the money. Like, they didn't, like, luckily, I don't hear about them anymore. But this artist gets so much money and gets so much attention, and she even exhibits at art conventions. She doesn't even need to do that. She makes over, what was it? It was $200,000 on Patreon a month. You know, you're good, my girl. Like, you're fine. You don't need to, I don't know, just when is too much, you know? All right, this guy needs to dry, but here's our first little star kitty. We're gonna outline the eyes. I want to make little indentations for the paws. Yeah, for the paws. And I have some silver and gold glitter. I want to kind of like accent it with stars and stuff. Now this one's going to be pretty much the same way. Except it's going to be as if you're like kind of holding her and she's dangling. Yes, Harris, what is your name, or what can I do for you? That's true. Politics is pretty important. But then again, sometimes I bring up politics, you know? Well, maybe it's okay if I do it. I am the streamer, after all. I'm kidding. I don't bring up politics. Do I have any dragon puppets? No. I have a polymer clay figures that I've made before, but I don't have any puppets. I'm still getting used to making these paper dolls, I call them. I haven't ventured into making any of the puppets yet, though. Can I make one right now? No. I'm doing this right now. Why don't you make one, Harris? Yes, Brian, I like them very much. Why won't I do it? Well, A, because I'm doing this right now. I don't know how to make one. I only have 30 minutes left in the stream, and I don't want to. Mainly the last part, because I don't want to. Because drawing time should be fun for everybody. But most importantly for me. Because if I'm not having fun, how can you guys have fun? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, so the idea with this one, so this is like, oh, this is actually the back legs, actually. Hold on. So I'll attach the face like around here. The two little front legs will go like this. Or actually, should I make it more like that? Yeah, there we go. So like that, and it looks like you're kind of like picking up the cat and he's hanging. Ooh, that's a good one, Dino. I like that. Dizzy, welcome back. Where have you been? Well, actually, you don't have to answer that. I wonder if I should separate these two arms or keep them together. So, okay, there we go. It'll look like this. Okay. Wait, hold on. Stay. There you go. That's the dry fit. So, maybe I'll make like a little hole, or maybe I'll make a little notch here, and you can kind of hang him, and it look like he's just hanging. Kind of like that. But, unfortunately, the arms don't move. I gotta figure out how to do that. I think I need to get these, I mean, I have spacers that I make, but I need a metallic circle thing to make like a little, I don't know what to call it, like a joint or something. Hello, Pixel. How are you? No, I'm good. I don't want to graduate. Thank you. Go away. Well, hello, kitties. How are you? Oh, thanks, Pixel. Well, thank you. No, we know your name isn't kitties. They were just saying that because they were surprised they saw kitties. If you ever do like paper cutouts that I'm doing, this is one of the only times where if you, because this was all painted on a single piece of paper, so if you end up painting outside the line, so I drew the basic shape and then I kind of painted the different shapes. If you paint outside of the lines, it's actually good because you might need to make edits like trimming and making things fit for the final assembly. So, for instance, like this, if I made these too close together, I wouldn't have been able to get, you'd cut so thinly it wouldn't even turn out to be the same thing. So, this is one of those times where going out of bounds is actually good. Okay. Where's my tail? I lost the tail. Oh, no, wait, there it is. Zoop. There it is. Aha! That's what it will look like. Perfect. You thought I just made art? Well, aren't you surprised by what you see? Yeah, I got skills, boy. Or girl. Either one. Okay, I think this looks good. Or you know what? I wonder. Oh yeah, I should have enough space for a spacer. And then for you, I need the spacer to be over here. Actually, do I have a longer one? See, I don't even know if doing these little spacers is necessary. I don't know, I was thinking it would be a good idea, so that way, like, each part has height to it. Okay, so let me remind myself, what am I doing? Okay, so up here. Actually, I wonder if I should put on the legs first. I probably should put the legs on first. Bye, Star. Oh, Pancake. Oh. Can I glue this first before we do you? You're not the only thing here that's important, Pancake. I know you think that, but whatever. Alright, I'm going to glue these spacers on, and then we're going to give Pancake her final treats of the night. You got Peppo with you? Is Peppo gonna help give Pancake some treats later? Oh no! It's a good thing you caught her. Oh, poor Tilly. So if it's gonna be, get out. If it's gonna glue this way, I mean spacers need to be right here. And I'll add 2 just for good measure. Yes, like that. Remind me next time to make a bigger one of these, because these are just so small. I need my tweezies. Plus my hands shake so bad recently. Hold on, Pancake. I just gotta glue this on. She's eyeing me. It's like feeling someone, like, you know how when someone looks at you, you like can feel it? Yeah, it's like that, but instead of a person, it's this rabid animal who only wants greenies. It's insane. think I got that. Okay, good. Yes, this should be ready then. All right, we'll let that dry. Let's go get Pancake some treats. All right. Pancake, do you want a greenie? Greenie, do you want a greenie? Do you want a greenie? Pancake, you want a greenie? That's right. Okay, come on, let's have a greenie. Yes, Harris, what can I do for you today? What is your burning question that I may answer? Come on, Pancake, let's have a greenie. No, Pancake wants it. Are you kidding? It just took her a while to figure out what was going on. Come on. There you go. No, honey, you're too close to the camera. Remember, you gotta be over here. Okay, now here, let me show you. Place your beautiful, you wanna look right at the camera. No, don't come this way. You wanna, here. There, okay. Now look at the camera, okay? People wanna see you enjoying what you eat. For some reason, looking at you eat a bunch of treats is very consoling to people, which works out in my favor. Okay? All right, you want some greenie? You want a greenie? You want the, no, don't get back. Okay, here you go, fine. Where's Genghis? He is outside on the porch. Do you want another greenie? What do you mean? You want another one? You want another greenie? How do you say greenie? Pancake, say greenie. Oh, no. Greenie. Ah, it's like her one brain cell is working overtime. Pancake, greenie. Almost. That was a rub, not a sound. Can you say almost? Greenie. No, don't me. Hey, say greenie. Pancake, how do you say greenie? Fine, we'll work on that later. All right, here you go. Sorry, I thought I saw steam coming out of her brain because it was working overtime. All right, you done? No, you don't get more. You can just only have one. That's fine. See, I'm working on not overfeeding you. The responsibility always starts with the caregivers. Pat the booty. Pat the booty. Oh. 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 Ugh. Ugh. You. All right, you done? Did you have a greenie time? All right, you done? All right, sweet. All right, catch you later. Goodbye. Okay, we are now ready for assembly. almost glued itself to my table. Mm-mm. Oh man. I need this spacer not interrupted. Okay, now for leggy legs, or actually more like not leggy legs. I don't know what you would call these. What? Other legs? I don't know. No. Okay. Now for his tail. Oh, you know what? I guess I should put a spacer on that. I've done it for everything else. It wouldn't be right if I didn't do it for this one. There we go. Here's a nice piece. I sometimes feel like if dinosaurs like took over the world, we wouldn't have so many issues that we do now. I mean, we would have the issue of like trying to being eaten by other creatures, but I mean, we wouldn't have all these like geopolitical issues. I'm just saying. That's true, but we knew humanity was going to do that. I mean, it's just what happens. What do you think? Do you think the tail looks better like that? Or should I have it No, because I want to look like you're holding him. And he's like hanging from you, you know? So the tail would have to be... Dude, if we were all cats, that would be such a disaster. There's actually an anime called Night of the Living Cat, and it shows why that would be a horrible idea. Well, hey, Finn, how are you? Welcome to cat time. Oh my gosh. I don't care. You're barking up the wrong tree. If you think I can afford a car, you are so mistaken. Dumb ad. Thanks for wasting your time on me. Stupid. What normal person can afford a car anyway? You know how many thousands of dollars they cost? Aha! Now it looks like he hangs. Hee hee. Like, this guy's like, what are you doing? He's like, well, I'm just hanging around. Make some more spacers with this leftover paper. See, this is like such a cool thing. Like, if you have leftover paper from watercolors and stuff, or say maybe there's a painting you don't like, use the paper, make a cute little freaking, I don't know, you can even make like a plant, make a potato, I don't know, do something with it. Don't waste it though. That's wasteful. We don't take wasteful people here. Why, thank you. See, I recently finished this horse that I did. I'm gonna have like a little collection of characters. This is gonna be so fun. Here's the other horse. This was kind of like a fox character. I don't really know what she is. Here, we'll have you dry over here. Oh, here's my Jolteon. I made it look like he hangs. I should make a lemon cat. Here is the Flareon. There's my No, where's my vape? Oh, there he is. Here's my Vaporeon. There was another one that was really, really good. Here, you all stay there. Oh, here's a Pokemon one. This is a Driftbloom. I got him. Oh, I tried making an Oddish, but that didn't work. I even have dinosaur ones. Oh, here it is. This is my first Star Kitty I ever made. In paper. I knew you were around somewhere. Oh. Ooh, here's something. So, I also do polymer clay. And this is one of my original creations. It's called a Sakurasaurus. So, it's a Brontosaurus or a... I didn't decide if it's going to be based off a Brontosaurus or a Brachiosaurus, but it's going to be a long neck. And because it's a Sakurasaurus, she has sakura buds growing on her back. They'll bloom in the spring, and they'll recede in the fall. But that was like kind of the start of that. This bee I didn't make. That was a gift. Oh, here's some tiny steggies. Because, you know, I'm a steggy-holic. Like a really, really tiny little steggy. And then here's another tiny steggy. I have so many tiny steggies. This whole thing is filled with tiny steggies. I even made tiny birds. They're called peepos. These are the peepos. This little peepo. Oh, here's another dinosaur. Is this a dinosaur? No, that's a flower. What's this? Oh, here's another dinosaur. Got dinosaur. Oh, another kind of stegosaurus. Put you right there. Sometimes it's good to look through what you've done in life. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, and then here is a sleeping steggy. And for this little guy, what I did is I made this hat. So I can put it on top of him. Looks like he's like slumbering. He's got his little hat. Yes, I made little accessories for him. Zoop. There we go. Now he's sleeping. Little guy. Alright. Oh, and this, so if this is a steggy, may I introduce you to a steglet? So they are tiny versions of steggy. And there is lore behind them. So Dino, if you're watching, yes, there will be steglets in the webcomic. I got a lot of steggies, actually. I kind of want to do polymer clay. I might do polymer clay here soon. I know, look at all the little steggies! And you can put them all around your desk, and it makes it feel like that you're being watched by a bunch of tiny little babies all the time. All right, let's put everyone back. And then there's like some miscellaneous. I tried making like clouds and yeah. I was trying to make like stuff, but not all of it worked. The paper that you use for these makes a very, very big difference. This is more of my more expensive paper. It's got more grain to it. You can tell because of the ridges and texture. It turns out that the cheap paper is best for it. The watercolor comes out clean. It looks like a clean, cohesive piece. But using the more expensive paper can actually be a detriment. So that's why you got to really experiment. Different paper for different things. Okay, you two, we'll put you over there. B, get back in here. Actually, this cat, this one, I'll keep the horse in here. And I'll keep this horse in here too. Okay. Oh shoot, I didn't cut you out. You gotta go. Oh, well that's okay. Actually, it's almost time for us to adjourn anyway. It is 7:30. this is a good place to stop. All right, I'll cut that one out at a later time. All right, I guess it's time for us to go. I gotta go eat dinner. I didn't get a chance to line this in. Maybe I'll do that off camera, or maybe I'll do it some other day or something like that. As long as it's dry, we'll be fine. Well, I want to thank everyone for coming by and watching me put together the cat pieces today. Tomorrow is going to be Fan Art Friday, so tomorrow if you want to come by and get a sketch request from me, you're more than welcome. I don't take OCs, not safe for work stuff, anything that's mature or adult labeled, so don't ask, I won't be able to do any of those. I take fandoms, so if there's a particular fandom you like, you want me to sketch something out for you, I can do that. It'll be about the same time, so we're going to start tomorrow at 6 p.m. CST, 6 p.m. CST till about 8, so a few hours of drawing. All right, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Bye!